The season is starting off really well for Isaiah and for Kyler Murray, to be honest. Isaiah is number 1 in rushing yards. Kyler Murray is number 7 in passing yards. And Kyler's actually doing pretty well from a touchdown perspective, too. Isaiah, though, through 3 weeks of the season, only has 3 touchdowns. That's a problem. You got to get him doing better on the rushing side. He is more on the receiving side, but from the rushing side, dude has to do better. So to do that and to make sure that it's just not on the receiving side, we're going to make sure we upgrade his elusive running back tendency. That makes him officially a 99 overall with +2 ball carrier vision and +2 spin move. And to show Isaiah some love, Madden and Nike have collaborated on some 99 overall cleats for the young fella. White and gold, they're all decked out, and only players that have 99 get access to this. Isaiah, now officially one of them. And for the Rams this week, Isaiah's going to be going up against Todd Gurley, who is 29 years of age, is still a 99 overall with 93 speed. The young dude, or excuse me, the old dude for running back perspective, still out there kicking it. Aaron Donald's still there, John Johnson, Brandon Cooks, Johnny Hekker still out here punting at 33. Jared Goff is getting paid a whole lot of money to only be an 87 overall. Got Samson Ebukam, Marcus Peters, Robert Woods. I mean, the core of this team, as you guys can tell, is really still there. They got a couple of rookies that are coming in to sort of help them out, or younger players, but there's not a lot that has really changed with this team at all. When you're coming out there and you've just been deemed a 99 overall, what can you expect from Isaiah? Historic performance after historic performance in his career in big games. And this is just a regular season game. His team is 2-1. The Rams are 1-2. But Isaiah has no chance of going out there and not putting up a big game. What will his numbers be? I'm feeling like they're going to be pretty huge. Now, the Rams come out, do nothing on offense, but Johnny Hekker comes out here and puts a dot of a punt, putting us down at the 9, and then Aaron Donald drops us down to the 5-yard line. If you're drawing up how you want your game to start, that is definitely not how you want it to go. 2nd and 13 now, keeping their own territory. They call a screen, which is always dangerous. Isaiah's out here outrunning his own guys. The juke move looked nice, but it did not work out too well, but he gets to the 25-yard line on a 19-yard pass. A big shout out to Kyler Murray there, feels the pressure, stays with it, delivers a strike. He probably got hit a little bit on that play, but still, he found the most dangerous guy on the field who's out here throwing a guy to the ground with that move. So far, Isaiah has not had success in the running game with 1 attempt, but in the passing game, it's been a bit of a problem. Now, Kyler Murray is out here throwing a dot to Andy Isabella, who is trying to get run down, but no one is going to catch him. Kyler Murray says, Isaiah, you've been winning the MVP too much. Maybe it's my turn. Now, the Rams do come back and they get 3 points of their own, but still, it's not exactly what they wanted. They wanted 4 more to add to that, but they don't get it. Now, Isaiah finally got positive yards there to get him back to neutral yards for the afternoon. And again, after that abysmal first run, he's out here trying to get something going. The juke move looked great, and I believe that's going to be a first down at the end of the first quarter. 1st and 10, start of the second quarter here. Kyler Murray with a little bit of a pitch, and that one goes directly to the receiver, who gets dropped by Fowler Jr. Nice little trickeration there by Kingsbury. Unfortunately, that one didn't go for anything, but it could have actually went for a turnover, so we'll take it for what it is. Now, Kyler Murray is continuing to throw to Isaiah. Isaiah didn't even want it, and it's his first incomplete pass of the game. 3rd and 14. Arizona needs a whole lot of yards here. This defense for LA has stepped up big. They go right back to Isaiah, who again did not call for it, did not want it, but he still got it and got the job done. 52 yards through the air so far here in the first half, but that running game is struggling. Halfback toss here. Isaiah sees some room. He's got a guy in front, jukes him out of his shoes. They drop him down, but I believe that's going to be a face mask, which should tack on major yards to the end of the play, and the referee is going to confirm that one. That one's going to move us all the way down to the 14-yard line thanks to Corey Littleton. 1st and 10 inside the red zone now. Kyler Murray takes it a shotgun. Isaiah's back there to pass protect. A ball thrown that's a little bit late here. Deshaun Hamilton, though, is going to get it, breaks multiple tackles, and he gets down to the 4. How did he even do that? And when the ball is this close to the goal line, you got to try to put it in your best player's hands. Halfback toss to Isaiah. He's looking to find some room. He goes out to the edge. He's got one guy to beat. He turns up in, and he is just going to barely get into the end zone. Let the young fella eat. His first rushing touchdown of the day after getting 0 last week. The Rams are starting to struggle a little bit. A lot of pressures there for them. Their defense did so well, but to come up with giving points up like that, they can't quite be that happy. Isaiah's going to field a punt deep in his own territory. He's got a couple of guys around him. He's zigzagging around the field. Isaiah cuts it back. Isaiah's got some room here. The punter, Johnny Hecker's going to get blocked. He's the only guy to stop him, and he's not going to be able to touch him. Isaiah King Jr. just had a rushing touchdown. Says, excuse me. I'm going to cut it up a little bit in the end zone after a major punt return to extend the lead to 17. Despite his best efforts on getting touchdown after touchdown for his team, the Rams do put points back on the board to cut the lead to 11. Isaiah's back in here looking to run. He's going to get brought down after about 4 yards. Kind of crazy to think that after one rushing touchdown, Isaiah's third best avenue so far today has been the running game. He's been better in the receiving game, the punt return game, and running has been his third best. Murray back at shotgun. 2-minute warnings coming up with about 2.5 left. Ball thrown underneath here to the tight end. Williams cuts his way up, and he only picks up about 4 or 5. 2nd and 7. Isaiah's lined up at a wide receiver on the far right-hand side here. 2-minute warning has come. Ball's going to be thrown out here to the tight end, who's going to go nowhere as Isaiah could not get around the block for him. 3rd and 5 here. Isaiah's going to end up being a receiver. Isaiah's going to cut up, but Kyler Murray says, excuse me, I got places to be. The young fella does not slide, but he holds on to it after 14. A little over a minute left again. He clogged the box, but they end up going for nothing major there. No blitz. Deshaun Hamilton, however, is going to lose yards on that play. 45 seconds left. Arizona has lots of timeouts here. They can still definitely use them. Kyler Murray's feeling a little bit of pressure. He takes off running. He's going to go again. He fumbles late. It is picked up, and Arizona's going to call a timeout because that's not ideal. 3rd down, 9 big yards to go here. They're a little bit outside of field goal range. They might still try it, but this is a little scary. Isaiah comes out of the backfield. Instead, he's got his guy deep, and Christian Kirk gets the feet into the 24-yard line. Say what you want, Kyler Murray has just finally turned that corner, and the young fella looks incredible out there. Now, Isaiah's going to get the ball thrown right off his back, and as we give him a compliment, that happens. 2nd and 10. Our goal still here is to get into the end zone. Isaiah breaks out, runs a little Texas route. Got his guy through, gets the 1st down. He's our 2nd timeout, 1 remaining. Murray has been electric here now from the 13-yard line. Murray sees Isaiah, goes up. Isaiah just can't hold on to that one. It's a little overthrown. 2nd down, 21 seconds left. Isaiah cuts this one up a little bit. Is going to go into the end zone. What a route. Was supposed to go to the right-hand side. Saw the hole, went for it, and Kyler Murray delivers a strike as Isaiah outruns the defense. Get yet another touchdown here in the first half. I think he's back. So the good news is we come out here in the second half with an 18-point lead, and we get the ball first. Murray in shotgun again. Got Christian Kirk moving. Isaiah's out here looking to throw a block, and Isaiah just quite happened to miss one of the 2 blocks available. And if you're Christian Kirk, you're a little annoyed that Isaiah has still not really developed the blocking. I mean, he is the best running back in the league, but blocking like that is pretty atrocious. And after Murray cannot find Christian Kirk there, it leads us to 3rd down and 13 yards to go. First drive of the second half has been pretty terrible. Isaiah again wide open out here. Trucks over the safety. Are you kidding me? I actually stand corrected. That was not the safety. That was Marcus Peters out there just getting destroyed. Isaiah lines up at receiver. He's breaking deep. Instead, Max Williams catches it for a moment and then drops it. 2nd down. Murray has just been throwing the ball nonstop today. This time he's in a little bit of trouble. He's running. Isaiah's trying to block for him. Murray, you gotta hold on to the ball and just slide. Do us a favor. Feels like a long time since we've seen Isaiah run the ball, but here in 3rd down and 1, Kingsbury calls his number. Isaiah finds some room here, gets the yards that he needs, and keeps the chains moving. When you're halfway through the 3rd quarter and you look up and see that Isaiah has only run the football 8 times, you know what? The rest of your play calls better be switching it up ASAP. Now Isaiah's trying to turn the corner here, sees a lane, but can't quite get more than 11. King Jr. is still trying to get his 5th rushing touchdown of the season so far. Breaks through the middle. Jukes another person out, but that follow-up move is not there. That being said, though, Isaiah is now in the zone. His X factor is completely there from the 27-yard line. To go with another run, and look at the young fella. Ready to go. Fights his way down inside the 15. This drive has been electric so far. This team cannot be stopped. 4.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. This ball goes to Isaiah again, who says, excuse me, I got some moves to make, but he's wrangled down at the 8. 4 yards to go for a 1st down from the 8-yard line. Handoff goes to Isaiah in the backfield. He cuts it back. He goes to the middle. And again, the young fella has found pay dirt for what feels like the millionth time that he says, look, you line up here, you line up here, you line up here. I'm going to go run over this way. And after Isaiah's latest touchdown, the Rams finally get back in the board. But it looks like they missed their extra point if they win for 1. A little bubble screen here with Christian Kirk. Kirk breaks his 1st tackle. The 2nd one, however, he's not just as lucky. 2nd down and 6 yards to go. We'll run up the middle here. Isaiah stumbles over his own man, however, only picks up 5, but he's 10 away from 100. Now, keep in mind as the 3rd quarter closes, there is a major milestone on the horizon. If Isaiah gets a touchdown, another one being rushing, that'll be his 100th rushing touchdown of his NFL career. And keep in mind that Isaiah has only played about 4 full seasons in the NFL, this being his 5th one. He's out here shattering records. Isaiah's got some room here. The halfback toss is looking great. I see no one in front of him except for one player. They're going to try to get to him. Isaiah dives in, and they're saying he's in. Ladies and gentlemen, 100 career rushing touchdowns for the human cheat code. The Rams are doing their best to not make this one look as ugly as it is, but going for field goals this late in the game when you're down this much, we wouldn't honestly recommend doing that. And if you're the Rams defense, you have to be tired of just getting abused drive after drive after drive. So halfback counter here for Isaiah doesn't quite go his way, and he loses yards for the first time in a long time. 3rd down and 5. We've converted every single 3rd down we've had so far today. This ball is thrown, and make that 7 for 7 on 3rd downs for Arizona today. 4 minutes left. Kingsbury says, look, we're going for it. We won 50 points today against the Rams. We want to show them that we are the most dominant team in the NFL, and we have the best player in NFL history. That run there also put Isaiah over 8,000 career rushing yards. Again, the numbers are staggering. Kyler Murray, that juke, not exactly ideal. And that fumble, would not call it great either. But speaking of great, look at that form tackle by Isaiah. Now, the Rams do come out and they capitalize there and they get themselves a touchdown. But it's a little bit too little too late, as that's not going to do really much for him. And Isaiah says, I'm out here trying to get another touchdown, as they bring him down to the 32, making the Rams use a timeout. I mean, again, technically the Rams are still in it. They're down 15 points right now, but with a minute left and only 2 timeouts and us having a 1st down, it's not exactly looking ideal for them. Now Isaiah's out here showing off the burners. The young fella is trying to get in the end zone again, and he's down to the 4 with 200 yards today. Let's keep in mind that Isaiah has 3 rushing touchdowns, 1 receiving touchdown, and 1 punt return touchdown. It's been a heck of a game, and it's about to be an even crazier when it's his 4th rushing touchdown of the day, giving him 6 total touchdowns on the evening. And that is going to do it. McVay is not going to be happy. But you know who is happy? The human cheat code, as he ran all over this defense today. Recapping the stats today, Jared Goff went 23 for 34, 273 yards and 2 touchdowns. You can't really fault him. You can, however, fault his defense. Kyler Murray, 16 for 21, 215 yards and 2 touchdowns. A good game for him. He was poised across the field, except for those fumbles. On the ground, Isaiah had an incredibly slow start. In the first half, ran about 8 to 10 times, maybe for the entire part. But then in the second half, kicked it up a whole nother notch. 21 attempts, 219 yards, and 4 touchdowns on the day without a single turnover. Gurley balled out as well, but he ended up getting injured about halfway through the game, so his record-setting day got cut short with only 121 yards and 1 touchdown. And Kyler Murray, those 2 fumbles, it could have cost us, but Isaiah put the team on his back. Through the air, Phillip McCartney, 8 catches, 100 yards. Isaiah, 7 for 99 and 1 touchdown. And Brandon Cooks had himself a touchdown as well. The only person to get really touchdowns here was Jamarcus Taunton, who came in for Ty Gurley. And then Andy Isabella with that 70-yard strike early in the game. You become a 99 overall, you have to come out there and put on the show. And Isaiah did that and so much more. Punt return touchdown, the receiving touchdown, the 4 rushing touchdowns. And he made it look easy. The first half, a little bit of a slow one for him on the rushing side, but that second half was an all-out, all-star performance by the human cheat code. 3-1 now for the Cardinals, 1-3 now for the Rams, and things are looking incredible for this team. A couple of tough games coming up soon, with 2 of them being away and 1 of them being home before the Cardinals have the bye week. But right now, the way this team is playing, with Kyler Murray throwing like he is, with Isaiah running, receiving, and doing punt returns like he is, they're looking almost perfect and almost unstoppable.